Gulf and Central Province landowners raise concerns. A new electoral commissioner sworn in. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Alinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Minister for Justice and Attorney General Pila Niningi revealed today the permanent appointment of Ellen Vagivaro Roalakona for the role of public prosecutor for a term of 6 years.
Among these appointments were two lawyers, Peter Kuman and Kenneth Imako, whom the Judicial and Legal Services Commission confirmed as national judges. They will both serve for a period of 10 years. Minister Niningi also revealed some of the appointments made for magistrates as probationary magistrates. This includes Walter Malio, Susanna Unumba, Joel Nime, Grace Norum, Deslin Sinu, Barbara Deruage, Cecilia Pulapula, Azaria Ombunaka, Siva Serekima, and Magistrate Samson Tatakali on extension of retirement age, and Magistrate Luke Keria approved for retirement. Minister Niningi explained the commission made these appointments of judges and state law officers according to the respective enabling requirements and confirmed that they are suitable candidates with proven exceptional performance.
I want to congratulate you and your services to the legal profession as a prosecutor and see on the place. So I congratulate her. Two new judges. One is Mr. Peter Kuman and Mr. Kenneth Imako. And their experience, these two are senior lawyers, and the judges unanimously approved or recommend for Judicial Legal Services Commission to appoint these two judges.
Minister Niningi highlighted the strong backing of national government through funding and resources provided to the judiciary, ministerial services, and state law offices.
So those two judges, they'll be sworn in. Instruments are now being signed, and also you'll know. Also, we have signed the instrument for the public prosecutor. The new probationary magistrates are welcome to the ministerial services. And it is a lonely job. You have to stick on to yourself. Public is cut off. It's a job, lonely.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Landowners from Gulf and Central Province have convened with government leaders to discuss way forward for Papua LNG today at the Papua LNG Development Forum.
The forum was held to allow for discussions between the government and landowners before they can move on to development discussions. Representing the landowners of Kikori in Gulf Province, Solomon Lay expressed dissatisfaction, saying many of the landowners were not captured in the project scope and would miss out on the benefits. He says there must be fairness, stressing that everyone who is going to be affected by Papua LNG development must benefit.
People need to be looked after fairly. People need to be looked after fairly. In the event that we are equal, you fail very badly by not bringing us together so that we can exchange our ideas together along the pipeline and eventually to the Mount Breaker. You have not given me that recognition.
Mr. Lay says government needs to learn from the operation of PNG LNG and make Papua LNG a better one.
The government of Papua New Guinea have learned what you have done to Southern Highlanders, the PNG project. I see you here have not learned enough. Many of our Southern Highlanders, the last Papua, died while waiting for the money to come to them. Let me remind you, sir, We don't need to go back to the same track again, kill everybody along the line for the sake of Papua New Guinea.
Central Governor Rufina Pita also shared the same sentiment, saying there must be fairness in everything. She says every dealing must include both Gulf and Central Province landowners.
Central Province comes to this forum in a spirit of partnership. We will negotiate in good faith, and we will uphold the Constitution. We will work constructively with the national government, with Gulf Province, the project developers, and our customary resource owners.
The forum was officially reopened by Minister for Petroleum Jimmy Maladina in the presence of Minister for Energy Peter Iso Aimo, along with other stakeholders and landowners.
But we are trying to bring everyone together to make sure this development forum proceeds. Where there have been shortcomings, we acknowledge them. We are committed to resolving any outstanding issues as quickly as possible.
Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
More than 260 members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church from National Capital District and Central Province gathered at APEC House in Port Moresby for the 2026 Stewardship Convention hosted by the Koki Seventh-day Adventist Church. The event commenced on the 3rd of August and concluded yesterday.
The three-day convention featured 8 workshops covering key topics, including urban youth mission, emotionally healthy discipleship, local church leadership management, and inspiring leadership. This provided the attendees with practical knowledge to strengthen both ministry and community service. Senior pastor of Koki Adventist Church described the event as first of its kind organized by the church.
Is to change the mindset of our church members, the leaders, to continue believe in themselves in the service of the Lord Jesus Christ. And
he said he was thrilled to see the turnout from participants.
I was so thrilled because everyone, they gave their lives to the Lord Jesus Christ and they put away everything aside, and first in first they have given to the Lord to attend this stewardship convention.
Pastor Kevin noted that participants also benefited from financial literacy training delivered by a team from Bank South Pacific. At the closing ceremony, certificates were presented to participants in recognition of the workshops they have completed. The Sabbath School and Personal Ministries Director for PNG Union Mission of the SDA Church, Pastor Mila Kuso, who traveled from Ley for the event, said it was interesting to see a local church host such an event.
And it's quite very interesting because a local church within the country can really organize such an event that has brought a lot of impact to all its members and the community at large.
Pastor Kuso further explained that stewardship extends beyond financial responsibility. It's about the overall well-being of an individual.
Talking about the stewardship is a lifestyle of a person, not only in terms of money or whatever that we can think of, but a well-being of a person. And I've seen the enthusiasm and the excitement growing in every individual, that they are ready to go back and bring change to their community.
He shared his observation, noting that enthusiasm displayed over the 3 days showed that participants were motivated to make positive contributions within their communities and across the country. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
One Voice 27, a global digital and public evangelical initiative by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, was launched yesterday following the conclusion of the 2026 Stewardship Convention in Port Moresby.
The 2026 Stewardship Convention concluded yesterday at APEC House with the launch of One Voice 27, a worldwide digital and public evangelism initiative of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, aimed at mobilizing members through media, television, radio, and social media platforms. The campaign will build towards September 2027 to commemorate the traditionally recognized 2000th anniversary of the baptism of Jesus Christ, with millions of church members expected to participate simultaneously around the world. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Trophy House officially introduced its new shop, the Trophy House Heavenwear, with a live mannequin fashion show today to showcase the brand outfits, marking the launch of its new shop located on the first floor of Rangeview Plaza in Port Moresby.
The event held today at Rangeview Plaza showcased the latest men's and women's collections from internationally recognized brands like Blackwood and Jeans West, giving shoppers the opportunity to see how the clothing can be styled.
What we're really proud about is bringing global brands here. So Jeans West is right here, back better than ever in our location. So everything fashion for women, from your denim, from your tops, this is where you'll find us. And then for those that don't know, Blackwood is our new menswear brand that has hit our stores earlier this year, but it is doing amazing. So Blackwood is now our men's fashion apparel right here in Rangeview, and this is where your flagship store that you can come and shop everything.
The new store exclusively stocks urban fashion, expanding beyond the company's traditional focus on sporting equipment and apparel. Trophy House National Operations Manager Tina Harrell said the urbanwear concept was created to provide customers with a destination for authentic international fashion. She said Trophy House is proud to bring globally recognized fashion brands to Papua New Guinea, offering customers access to genuine high-quality clothing.
And our concept today is showcasing the wear and the casual and the suity here and the fashion of Trophy House Urban Wear, which is Blackwood and Jeans West. Correct. So showcase behind us our team, and our concept today is showcasing the wear and the casual and the suity here and the fashion of Trophy House Urban Wear, which is Blackwood and Jeans West. Correct. So showcase behind us our team, who are our live mannequins for today. We're so excited to show a new concept to Papua New Guinea and also show the new wear that we brought in, the new fashion brand.
The collections include professional business attire, casual outfits, and everyday fashion for both men and women. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum!
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Ah, yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots. Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute (ITI) is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DIAS. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses.
Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake 2026 and February intake 2027. Application is open for July intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education for your future.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
EMTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Newly appointed Electoral Commissioner Dr. Nicole Haley officially assumes the Electoral Commissioner role today after fully completing the procedures. Governor General Sir Bob Dadai facilitated the swearing-in ceremony, while Chief Justice Sir Gibbs Salika conducted the oath of office today in Port Moresby.
The swearing-in ceremony at the Government House was witnessed by the Chief Secretary, Hyven Pomaleo, Secretary for the Department of Personnel Management, Tai Sansan, officers from the Electoral Commission, and senior dignitaries of the government. Following the swearing-in ceremony, Dr. Haley proceeded to the Waigani Courthouse, where she signed the oath of office, administered by Chief Justice Sir Gibbs Salika.
Commission, Papua New Guinea, do swear that I will at all times maintain secrecy in relation to the affairs of the Commission, and in particular that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or divulge any information that comes to my knowledge in the performance of my functions as the Electoral Commissioner of the Electoral Commission of Papua New Guinea, except under compulsion or obligation of law or as provided by the law. I will do right to all manner of people in accordance therewith, without fear or favour, affection or ill will. So help me God.
Speaking at the occasion today, Dr. Haley expressed that he looks forward to her role.
We have a huge task ahead of us with less than 9 months between now and the issue of writs for the forthcoming elections. But I look forward to working with the media. It's going to be really important in terms of getting a lot of the messages out to people, getting awareness out there. I've been taken aback by a lot of the misinformation that has been published in the last few weeks. So I'd really encourage the press to, moving forward, to try and ensure that you're publishing accurate information, not misinformation, and not sort of promulgating sort of misinformation and disinformation.
The Chief Justice of Papua New Guinea, Sir Gibbs Salika, delivered his congratulatory remarks after completing the oath of office.
We will rely on you to do the job for the upcoming elections in 2027, which is not too far away, and that's a big task upon you to get prepared for that and I'm sure you will handle it in your, with of course the officers that are here.
Chief Secretary Hyven Pomaleo outlined some of the procedures that had to be completed before the swearing-in ceremony could be formally conducted.
In the last couple of weeks, we all needed to comply with the Employment of Non-Citizens Act, which required visa status to be updated, contracts to be signed, and then taking the full oath of office before installation as the Electoral Commission.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The National Capital District Provincial Health Authority yesterday officially launched its governance committee's charters and terms of reference, a milestone initiative designed to strengthen accountability, transparency, and strategic oversight across its operations.
This launch marks a significant step in NCDPHA's ongoing efforts to build robust systems that ensure effective leadership, community trust, and sustainable health outcomes for the National Capital District. National Capital District Provincial Health Authority Chief Executive Officer Dr. Robin August said these charters and terms of reference provide the framework for how the committees function, make decisions, and uphold the highest standards of governance. Representing the Health Department, the Deputy Secretary for Compliance and Standards, Dr. Dora Lanturut-Katal, commended NCDPHA's board and management for this milestone achievement. Dr. Lanturut said governance is the foundation of effective health service delivery. The Governance Committee's charters and terms of reference are designed to provide clear guidance on committee structures, mandates, and decision-making processes, strengthen accountability and compliance with national health standards, enhance transparency in resource allocation, program implementation, and stakeholder engagement, and support NCDPHA's strategic functions in planning, monitoring, and evaluating health services. The Director of Curative Health Services and Governance Committee Chair, Dr. Siwi Stephen Wawe, said that these documents will strengthen collaboration and build confidence among the staff, stakeholders, and partners. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Madang provincial education authorities have introduced measures to help schools manage the impact of the ongoing dry season and El Nino conditions affecting parts of the province.
Following a recent meeting between Madang Provincial Education Board and the Senior Education Management Team, strategies to protect students, teachers, and school communities during the extreme weather conditions will be implemented. Madang Provincial Education Director Alphonse Igag said some schools have been advised to introduce half-day lessons where necessary, while outdoor activities such as sports, work parades, and excursions should be minimized or suspended to reduce exposure to the harsh weather. Mr. Igag said schools have also been instructed to establish emergency alert teams to monitor daily activities, including fire risk, water management, and the controlled use of water resources such as tanks, wells, and streams. He added emergency teams must work closely with district authorities, church organizations, and other key stakeholders to provide timely information and support to schools affected by the dry conditions. Mr. Igag confirmed that half-day lessons are already being implemented in some parts of Rai Coast District, following reports from the primary school inspector in that area. However, he said the Provincial Education Headquarters has not yet received official reports or requests from other districts regarding similar arrangements. Mr. Igag encouraged all school communities to remain alert and support one another as the province experiences the effects of the dry season. The Education Division continues to monitor the situation and will provide further guidance as conditions develop across Madang Province. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
The Independent Consumer and Competition Commission has forged a partnership with the National Procurement Commission through the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding, which will see both organizations work together to combat bid rigging in public procurement.
In a statement, ICCC Commissioner and Chief Executive Officer Roy Dagi said the partnership forms part of the Commission's effort to promote good governance and protect public resources in the country. The partnership will enable ICCC and NPC to share critical information and procurement data, conduct joint audits and investigations into suspected bid rigging, build the capacity of their offices, and raise public awareness to promote transparency and integrity in the public tender process. During the recent PNG Consumer Competition and Economic Regulation Forum in Port Moresby, the two organizations discussed the impact of bid rigging in public procurement and ways to detect and deter such illegal conduct by bidders. The discussions acknowledge that one of the possible reasons for poor contract output is anti-competitive collusion in public procurement. Contractors are expected to compete fairly when bidding for state contracts. However, when they collude, the state pays more, poor quality work is delivered that does not last, and public funds that could have been used for other priority areas are instead diverted to maintenance. The statement added that bid rigging in public procurement exploits state funds and deprives citizens of better quality goods and services. Competitive tendering increases public confidence in the state procurement processes and encourages investment. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
14 tertiary institutions are currently in Bans, Jiwaka Province to participate in a career expo organized by the Jiwaka Division of Education. This expo aims to familiarize secondary students, especially grade 12, with courses offered in tertiary institutions. This is a two-day career expo that aims to build students' ambitions and add value to their learning. 3,000 grade 12 students from all secondary schools in Jiwaka Province were present to visit booths set up by 14 tertiary institutions from respective universities and technical colleges around the country. Program Manager for Jiwaka Provincial Education, Andrew Cook, said the Jiwaka Provincial Government has greatly invested in infrastructure development and tuition assistance scheme in tertiary institutions, and their participation in the expo will be great motivation for the students. Mr. Cook said the expo also aims to familiarize students with the courses offered at the universities and colleges. With the Career Expo set to end tomorrow, Mr. Cook is urging students to be interactive to enhance their learning capabilities and capacities. Mr. Cook added that today's Career Expo has cost the Jiwaka Provincial Education Division 66,000 kina. Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2266 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2191 US, 0.3069 Australian dollars, 0.1816 euro, and 34.29 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Stare at him for a
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Soft and lovely hair growth cream. The new way to nourish your hungry hair. The first hair growth cream with natural origins. No silicone, overload of nutrients, and incredibly melted texture that is instantly absorbed by your hair. Available at Trends Essential Beauty Shop in Bryant Bell Plaza, Gordon's, and Eliseo Rainbow, Trends Salons, and all retail shops near you.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Moving to overseas news. Foreign ministers from Arab and Muslim countries have held an emergency meeting in Jordan to condemn Israel's actions in undermining the special status of the holy sites in Jerusalem.
Jerusalem's Old City and East Jerusalem beyond it are not broadly recognised by countries as being part of Israeli territory. That's despite Israeli forces seizing control back in 1967. Since that point, there have been special arrangements regarding the holy sites within the Old City walls, specifically that the Jordanian government has custodianship over those sites. They include the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, two of the holiest places in Islam. They are believed to be built on the site that Jews and Christians call the Temple Mount, where the last Jewish temple in Jerusalem stood before it was destroyed by the Romans. The Western Wall, which is under Israeli control, is believed to be part of the foundations of that precinct. It's important to note also that the Jordanian custodianship extends to Christian sites as well. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, where Christians believe Jesus was crucified, buried and resurrected, is also under these arrangements. They are generally called the status quo rules, and the Netanyahu government officially says there has been no change to those arrangements. But in the last few years in particular, there has been a dramatic shift in policy. Israel's far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, who is in charge of the nation's police, who patrol the Al-Aqsa compound's entrances, has started to allow Jewish worship inside that area. It's a provocation towards Palestinians in a place which is reserved for Muslim prayer. He even led a large group up there just a fortnight ago, believed to be around 2,000 people on a Jewish holiday. Now, the Jordanian government convened an emergency meeting in the capital Amman of Arab nations, including Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Morocco, and Muslim-majority countries such as Turkey, Indonesia and Malaysia, warning that if the status quo was torn up, it would fuel further conflict in this part of the world.
This danger is too vast to be contained if it explodes. Therefore, we sound the alarm and call on the international community to act firmly and clearly to stop Israeli violations in Jerusalem and its holy sites.
That prediction comes just weeks after reports that some US officials were also in favour of stripping Jordanian custodianship, turning a place like Al-Aqsa into something of a multi-faith venue. And despite the fact that countries, including Australia, do not recognise the old city as being part of Israel, Israel insists it is its territory and it should be in control.
The United States Progressive Democrats have seen another candidate succeed in a closely watched primary race as the party grapples with how best to counter President Donald Trump.
This Democrat primary race was emblematic of a broader ongoing battle within the party over what it stands for, its future direction, and what kind of candidates it put forward.
To become the next United States Senator from
The progressive outsider Abdul El-Sayed, who was backed by left-wing heavyweights like Bernie Sanders and AOC, narrowly defeated the establishment-backed moderate candidate Haley Stevens.
So whether you voted for me or voted for my opponent or didn't vote at all, we're inviting you to that movement to get money out of politics so we can put money back in pockets.
Now, Mr. El-Sayed is a former health official. He ran on a platform of free universal health care, abolishing the Immigration Customs Enforcement Agency, eliminating corporate money from politics, and also ending US military funding to Israel. And on those last 2 points, there was a record amount of outside spending backing his opponent, trying to prop up Haley Stevens' campaign. More than $60 million was spent, and about half of that came from a pro-Israeli lobby group called AIPAC. But it wasn't enough, and now Abdul El-Sayed is trying to rally and unify the party to get the Democrat Party machine behind him, because now he faces Republican candidate Mike Rogers in the midterm election for this Michigan Senate seat in November.
What happened in Michigan yesterday is literally unprecedented in modern American history. What Abdul had to do is take on the entire Michigan Democratic establishment.
What we showed is that the power of our many is greater than the power of their money.
There are Republican attack ads already out there, and unlike other Democrat progressive candidates who are in relatively safe blue seats, Abdul El-Sayed is in a swing state. Michigan voted for Donald Trump in 2024, so all eyes will be on this race, and it will be a referendum for the Democrat Party to see if these more progressive candidates who buck the system can have success and can appeal to a broader range of voters in a battleground seat like this one in Michigan, because Democrats need to retain this Senate seat if they have any chance of reclaiming control in the Senate for the remainder of Donald Trump's presidential term.
The eruption of a volcano in Guatemala has forced around 1,700 people to evacuate to emergency shelters. Authorities have declared a red alert in the region as the Fuego volcano continues to spew dangerous ash and lava.
A black night sky, the backdrop to a stunning showcase of nature's power. But authorities wasted no time getting people to safety.
We have begun preventative evacuation work in support of families who voluntarily ask for help to be evacuated from their homes. This is due to the risk posed by the high probability of increased volcanic activity at this time.
Shelters are set up to house people from nearby villages that sit in the path of dangerous lava flows and falling debris.
During the day you can't see it, but at night it's a serious thing, so you can't sleep. You stay alert to anything.
Volcanic activity is still ongoing. Experts call this the critical explosive phase, and it can last days.
The volcano produced a fountain of lava nearly 500 metres high that flowed down the volcano slopes. This eruption is classified as severe.
A nearby highway has been closed and schools have also been shut. While disaster plans appear to be working so far, memories of a deadly eruption in 2018 loom large. Officially, it claimed at least 190 lives, but some estimate the death toll was as high as 2,900.
We had to make decisions because you never know. Situations do happen, unfortunately, like in 2018, when it was far too late to react and many families lost their lives.
Some residents had been reluctant to leave their homes for fear of looting, but government officials say it's still not safe to return.
We're essentially talking about 2 more days, during which we have this window to understand the nature of what the volcano may do and what could happen.
An anxious wait for a community living in the shadow of one of the world's most active volcanoes.
Donald Trump's administration has paid back $140 billion in Liberation Day tariff-free funds to businesses throughout U.S. customs officials.
This represents roughly 60% of all tariff revenue collected by the government under the policy after the Supreme Court ruled in February that they were unlawful. The overall tariffs payout is expected to rise further as US Customs continues to review pending claims and importers update their banking details.
Ukraine's president has asked its allies to step up supplies of air defense missiles after 17 people were killed in a wave of Russian attacks.
Kyiv hadn't seen a night like this for weeks. A deadly wave of ballistic missiles that came with little warning and no chance of interception. It wasn't just Kyiv, but this city felt the worst impact. Warehouses seemed to have been the main target, but homes were also hit.
We had the 3rd floor, we had the roof.
There was another floor?
Yeah, it was another floor.
On the edge of the city, Anastasia's trying to work out if there's anything left.
It was so scary, I must say. This was my scariest night during the 5 years. My scariest night.
At the nearby railway station, 7 warehouse workers and a child were killed, having been evacuated from their building when the sirens sounded. There were 28 ballistic missiles fired by Russia last night, none of them intercepted by Ukrainian air defences. Is that because they've run out of interceptors? Is it because they're having to ration their supplies so carefully given the shortage? Ukraine's president called his military advisors together and he was clear. Lives are being lost because his country doesn't have enough missile interceptors.
We recognise that this is a major challenge. We made it through a difficult winter, but the reduction in supplies became more noticeable with each passing month. Today, we are facing a clear shortage.
Welcome. So nice to see you. Also in Ukraine's capital, the new British Defence Secretary, bringing moral support, but no guarantees.
We've been looking very closely at Ukraine's requirements. We're working through a whole list of those requirements. Where the UK has the ability to provide, we will. And where we don't, it's my job to mobilise the international community to step up.
Another warehouse was ablaze south of Moscow last night, the next round of Ukraine's attacks on Russia's biggest online retailer. The Wildberries distribution network has been under repeated assault in recent weeks. Its workers have been killed. So were 7 Russian holidaymakers at this beach on Monday. Struck by a long-range Ukrainian drone believed to have been shot down. The Kremlin claims its citizens are being deliberately targeted. The Ukrainians insist not. But as this war ramps up, Vladimir Putin shuffled his military leadership, announcing a new head of drone forces to counter the growing threat. It is, though, the people of Ukraine who've been reminded that their skies remain vulnerable. And that's going to mean more nervous nights ahead.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Golden Nuggets, there's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack, get a burst of Golden Nuggets cheese flavor.
Mega wow!
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow!
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow!
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow!
When you're on the go, one more! One more!
Get that burst of Gold Nuggets flavor.
Mega wow!
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes, everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Tonight on Sports Scene, John Ume returns home, Ross Cameron visits the PNG martial arts community.
The base of martial arts in general is self-defense. And these are the skills that athletes that are transitioning from being an athlete to coach or instructor.
And we check out some charity golf. Sports Scene tonight at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Team PNG 2026 has concluded their campaign at Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games on August 2nd and have returned home yesterday.
The team of 35 athletes and officials completed their events across athletics, weightlifting, boxing, swimming and women's 3x3 basketball. Speaking during their arrival, Elaine Loriver, the chief de mission of Team PNG 2026, gave a brief outline of their campaign.
Our campaign has concluded right throughout, from our preparation right up to the participation. Our team did extremely well in terms of the performance, and I think we do have some promising results in terms of future performance for the team.
Morea Baru, who won the bronze medal in the men's 65 kg weightlifting division, securing Papua New Guinea's and the entire Pacific region's very first medal of the Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games. The chief de mission, Elaine Loriver, said Morea Baru's performance was an achievement to the team. She also pointed out that the team comprises of many youngsters who gave their best in the campaign.
Our team was mainly made up of young first-timers. I can say that they did extremely well. With this team, I can say that they've done extremely well with the first-timers. They've gone strength to strength, and most of them achieved, for the first-timers, they achieved the personal best well out there. Team. I can also say that our athlete Moya Barrow, he got bronze, and that in itself, comparing that with the rest of the world participating, it was against the giants. So him scoring the first bronze for PNG in the Pacific was a really good image for PNG.
Mimi Pio, Trukai Sports.
Round 16 of the 2026 PNG National Rugby League competition delivered thrilling contests across 3 venues with comeback victories, dominant performances and crucial competition points keeping the final race alive.
The Money Plus NCDC Port Moresby Vipers produced a determined second-half comeback to defeat the PRK Mendi Muruks 20 points to 6 at Ileili ground. Joel Cariolo opened the scoring for the Vipers before the Muruks responded through Lega Batia and Jeremiah Ronald to take a 12-point lead into the half-time. Levi Andrew extended the Muruks' advantage early in the second half, but the visitors fought back with tries to Manasseh Watt and Jeremiah Ben. Ben successfully converted both tries to complete the comeback and secure an important 4 competition points. At the Sir John Guy Stadium, Candace Rugby League Club claimed a 18-8 victory over the PRK Galviso. Galviso led 8 points to 6 at half-time after Ian James and Jaden Nwampo crossed, but Candace dominated the second half. Benaya Simon's try and Charlie Simon's accurate goal kicking helped the Candace take control before they held firm to seal the win. Meanwhile, at the National Sports Institute in Goroka Binta Golahanis delivered the biggest result of the round, defeating the Yanga Mioks 40 points to 10. The Lahanis ran in 7 tries with Safadate scoring a double, while Fitla Omena steered with 6 successful conversions to complete a dominant home victory. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Videos, news and documentaries on the cheapest TV channel, offered on fixed broadband service. Telecom PNG, always there.
EMTV proudly launches the new iGo EMTV app. Live 24/7 streaming and on demand. Watch EMTV anywhere, anytime. Access news bulletins and current affairs, Enjoy entertainment, lifestyle, educational content, exclusive digital content and special features available in Talk Pisin and English. How to download iGo MTV? Open the App Store or Google Play Store. Search for iGo MTV. Tap install or download and wait for the installation to be completed. Open the app from your home screen. Sign in or create an account to get started. iGo MTV is now available on Apple iOS and Android. Download today and start streaming.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League announced the return of the Power Merry Round under the theme Strong Women, Strong Families, Strong Communities. The 2026 Power Merry Round embodies the One House spirit, scheduled for this weekend on August 8th to 9th, 2026.
The event brings together the PNG Chiefs, SP PNG Hunters and the PNG National Rugby League competition to celebrate the contributions of women in the sport and key issues affecting women. PNG RFL Chief Executive Officer Stanley Hondina said, Power Merry, meaning powerful women, is about more than just acknowledging our female players, coaching staff and administrators. It is about protecting the backbone of our community. PNG Chief Executive Officer Lorna McPherson added that as a female-led administration, where the position of chairperson and CEO are currently occupied by women, the PNG Chiefs serves as a prime model of the impact of empowering and providing opportunities for women both on and off the field. This commitment to advancing women in rugby league is reflected across the game's national organizations. Collectively, 32 women are helping shape the future of rugby league across the PNG Chiefs, SP PNG Hunters, PNG RFL and the NRL in PNG. This includes 7 women at the PNG Chiefs, 5 at the SP PNG Hunters, 11 at the PNG RFL and 10 at NRL in PNG, demonstrating the growing leadership, expertise and influence of women across all levels of the game. For the first time this year, the Power Merry Round will feature an alignment across all allied national competitions during the round in unified One House commitment. In a powerful display of solidarity, all participating players from the SP PNG Hunters, PNG NRLC and the Santos Cup will wear purple socks during their respective matches. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Ready for the world, so is your Teaser Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Teaser Visa card.
Soft and lovely hair growth cream. The new way to nourish your hungry hair. The first hair growth cream with natural origins. No silicone, overload of nutrients, and incredibly melted texture that is instantly absorbed by your hair. Available at Trends Essential Beauty Shop in Bryant Bell Plaza, Gordon's, and Eliseo Rainbow, Trend Salons, and all retail shops near you.
Serving for over 25 years, the International Training Institute ITI is one of the leading higher education institutes accredited by DIAS. We offer diploma in business management, business accounting, marketing management, small-medium business management, human capital management, information communication technology, and tourism and hospitality management courses.
Download our application from our website and apply now for July intake 2026 and February intake 2027. Application is open for July intake. ITI, investing in quality and affordable education for your future.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly sunny to fine. And Mandate, Sari and Wabek, partly cloudy, with brief evening showers to drizzles.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 6th of August 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.